and 0.4220 times, what was it? 9. Just like we found here. I mean, I find this one a lot more civilized. I mean, I allowed up to 7 assets. You wouldn't ever have more than 4 in the exam. So it's more than good enough. Any questions on how to do this? Remember, the greens are your inputs. This one, that's the total invested. Yeah, these are the amounts, not amount. I mean, my vision is also going. My doctor filled the forms. I'm hoping this medical leave is going to be approved because I desperately need it. I mean, I'm sitting about 2.5 feet from a 42-inch screen, and I'm having trouble seeing things. I mean, last year this time, I could have been very close, very far away, and still could have seen it. All right, let's do number 3. Portfolio expected return. This time it's 3 of them. I'm just gonna do it. On Excel. 25 invested in stock X, 35 in Y, 40% in Z. All right. Even though it gives me the percent, I'm going to treat them as if they're dollars since they're adding up to hundreds. Let me see. 25, 35, and 40. Not that it matters. Okay. And expected returns are 10, 13, and 15. Oh, I violated my own principle. Don't touch the red cells. 10, 13, and 15. That's it. It's that simple. Let's see. You have $10,000 to invest in a stock portfolio. Choices are stock X, stock Y. If your goal is to create a portfolio with an expected return of 11.2%, how much money will you invest in stock X and stock Y? Now, we'll be a little bit creative here. I'm gonna make X an arbitrary number. Okay. All right. And I want then Y is gonna be 10,000 minus whatever I put in Y. Okay. And expected returns are 12.5 and 9.5. Now, if I invested equally in them, my portfolio expected return would have been 11%, correct? My desired, let me copy paste. My desired in this case is 11.2. So that's green. Let's make this a different color. Since this is the one I'm going to be varying around, let me make that a dark green. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, let's make it dark green. So if I make this 5500, getting close, so on and so forth. Of course, you know that we are not pedestrian people. We're going to let Excel determine it for you. So I'm going to click on that different cell, say data, what if analysis, goal seek, make that difference 0 by changing what I don't know, how much I'm going to put in X. Because if I know X, Y has to be 10,000 minus X, right? And it just solved it for me. Any question on how to figure that out? Because problem says you have a total of 10,000 to invest. So I already know the sum, right? Yeah. And I let X variable, but if I know X, Y is 10,000 minus whatever X is. Of course, if it's a different problem, you're going to have to change that anyway. So let's go here. Using the portfolio rates sheet. All right. Let's look at 4. Oh, that was 4. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Let's do these. Calculating expected return. Let me make this smaller so that I can fit it into one picture. Where is snip? It's on my other screen. That's why you don't see it. Copy. All right. Based on the following information, calculate the expected return. Uh, Let me do it pedestrian way first. Oops. number 6. And those products. So in this problem, if recession happens, that happens with a probability of 0.40, 30, but I'm going to get negative 13% if that happens, plus with a probability of 0.70, I'm going to get 21%. Add them up, that's 10.80%. Okay. Of course, we'll be civilized and we'll use the template. This first sheet in this template is to calculate up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states. Expected value, in this case, we have recession and boom. These are blank, not that they have to be. Probabilities are 30%, 70%, and these are all zeros. Values are negative 13% and 21%, just like we found. Okay. And, if the problem asks for variance or standard deviation, they could have calculated those as well. Any question on how to use this template? Okay. Yeah, I mean, these are only the tags of the states. They can be whatever they are. I mean, I can call them state number 1, to state number 5. Okay. Let me put it explicitly zeros, because those probabilities have to add up to 1. Let's do numbers. Oh, I already had it.